Hi Pisces, welcome to Josie K Tarot. I'm Josie K and this is your October 2017 love reading. If you haven't been here before, welcome. And for those of you who receive monthly readings, day to day, weekly, whatever they are all the time, it's been a fantastic ride. Thank you for supporting me. Thank you for the kind words. Thank you so much for helping me to understand the other side of it and how Spirit has come into your path as you've allowed it to guide you to find your blessings. Let's get going. All right, so we've got the Mary Queen of Angels deck by Doreen Virtue. Dear Lord, Spirit Guides and Angels, please bless those born under the sun sign, moon sign, and or rising sign of Pisces with clearly defined messages and a word of prayer by which we can close with at the end of the read. Thank you. Now, I'm not going to look at that card right now, but what I am going to do is I'm going to jump into the Tarot of the Hidden Realm deck. And I'm going to be combining this deck with the Rider-Waite deck as we go through each step of the Celtic spreads before us. Now, I'm going to do a spread to my left representing you guys. And then to my right, I'm going to be translating those messages for the person that you guys are thinking of. Okay? Dear Lord, Spirit Guides and Angels, please bless those born under the sun sign, moon sign, and or rising sign of Pisces with clearly defined messages regarding their love and romance energies now on into the month of, well, middle of November. All right, so the card representing you guys at this time in your life, you are thinking about offering your heart, offering a cup of love to someone. But you or someone else isn't getting too thrilled about it. Could be a kid, you know, Mom, I need more money, you're not giving me enough attention, and you're trying to give your heart, and etc. All right, so in your thoughts position, we've got the Three of Wands. Thinking about just connecting with someone and coming together as a family. Thinking about receiving messages maybe. Sometimes at a distance. Now, in your foundation, we've got the World card. Sitting on the precipice of bringing one path to close and stepping into a new path. So going through a major spiritual transformation. Now in the recent past, you guys had the Temperance energies. So it was difficult to make up your mind about something. You needed to heal. Therefore, it was a time of contemplation. Of trying to figure out a new direction, the right way. And you were waiting for clarity. Some of you may have been waiting to hear a message from an earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn, Sun, Moon, or Rising, male or female. In the next 4 to 6 weeks, you guys have control whether or not you're going to start a new path. And a new path is difficult because it's actually cutting away from a path that you figured out no longer serves you. Here you are in the next 2 to 3 weeks trying to make up your mind. Spirit wants to talk to you guys about looking closer at a path before making any decisions about anything. In your hopes and fears, maybe some of you are just hoping to run off on your fairy stallion and get the heck out of Dodge and take off and not care for a little bit. That happens. But some of you want to take off and go and be in a situation where there is partying or other people or something. So depending on your circumstances in life, I think we need to clarify. So I don't know if I said, but again, this is the Tarot of the Hidden Realm deck, and I'm combining it with the Rider-Waite deck for further clarification as we go through each step of the spread before us. Pisces, thank you. Okay, you guys are someone else. want to open up your heart and offer your love, but someone doesn't want to accept it. Or they're accepting it, but they're not sharing their emotions or their feelings or their life path in general. Now the card crossing that. It's kind of like you guys looking at this path and kind of just going, meh. I thought it was a soulmate, but meh. In your thoughts position. Looking at things from every perspective before coming together in a connection. In your foundation. Having and using, applying the energies of the Strength card to step into this new world path from what you've learned spiritually in the recent past. There was a difficult choice, and at some point you guys were just not allowing anybody to guide you in any way. It's like you had to heal and work through this experience on your own. But now you came to an ending to that, thank goodness. At least you will be into mid-November, but it's almost ended because it's in your past. It's in your recent past. You're pretty much on the other side, I think. I think you guys are just giving it the meh. Now in the next 2 to 3 weeks, there's a decision to make, and it's a difficult decision. It could have to do with a fire sign, Sagittarius or Leo. You have control, remember, over a brand new path. It is being offered by Spirit, but I think it, sometimes it's a test because you are to have learned something about yourself, and then you have a magician come in. I don't think it's even Spirit offering that path. I think sometimes we have the ability to create our own path. Let's put it that way, because that's a whole different discussion. Now, Spirit wants to talk to you about really looking closely at where it is you're going, where it is you've been, where it is you want to go, where it is you've been. Are you comfy? Or are you going to go crawl around and figure out what's over there? So in your hopes and fears position, Buster, quiet please. Hoping to just hop, skip, and jump and take the heck off. And then having fear about it. Because there is the strength to stay in this path. Instead of birthing a new path, it's like some of you are going to decide, I am going to give rebirth after the spiritual transformation. I hope that makes sense. So in your outcome position, we have 3 people, and Spirit saying, if you choose this path, you guys can manifest this situation. These are very powerful energies because Spirit's going to help you because they just want you to be happy no matter what. So, what is it that you guys truly want to manifest? Is it this mess over here? Or is it something brand new and beautiful that now that you've learned something spiritually, you can now manifest something much more fulfilling? Now, the person that you're thinking of, Pisces. This person feels good when you're around. They think you're great. They're excited to hop, skip, and jump and go have a good time. But it's just like a small moment. In their thoughts, they're kind of like, ooh, where's the path? I'm going to go do this path, have a great time, enjoy myself, and not care. It's a beautiful path. And in their foundation, they are partying down. They are having a great time. In the recent past, the person you're thinking of, you guys, was kind of coming and going and coming and going. And now in the next few weeks, wow, they might come in and offer a teeny tiny Barbie cup of love. So in the next 4 to 6 weeks, ending up in your head. Or they are, because they missed the fun that was. And Spirit is trying to speak to them about circumstances having to do with 3 people. And in their hopes and fears position, they are looking at 2 flowers. Could be two job opportunities, but it's definitely, to me, it's two beautiful flowers. And which one is going to grow into be the one that he will take care of and love and protect? So he's deep in thought about who is best for him. I don't know why I'm saying him in this one. I was saying her in another one. All right, but it felt like a him. It could be anybody's energies. It could be him, her, however it applies. All right, so the card representing the person you guys are thinking of is, you know, they're feeling as though it's an offer from the universe because of how it makes them feel. They're up in their head because of maybe not being able to communicate. In their thoughts, they want to take a path where they can go and receive lots of attention and recognition. In their foundation, they're looking deeply at, am I fulfilled with all of this fun and partying? In the recent past, this person was thinking about the person you guys are thinking about, there was some touch and go as far as communication, and they were thinking about taking a trip, or they were wondering where these steps were going to take them. And now in the next few weeks, they may send a message about their feelings in hopes that it will go somewhere. And in the next 4 to 6 weeks, they're going to be kind of stuck somehow in their thoughts. Free party connections always lead to that darn 10 of Swords. So in the hopes and fears position, observing, going away from, there's dishonesty there, and then finally receiving the messages where they can decide who and what is best for them. That was a lot of energy. I feel like you Pisces are starting to see the light, and someone else never saw the light until maybe at the very end. And I think the light is still not, they are trying to make too many decisions about too many things at one time, and therefore they can't see the trees before the forest. Or the trees for the forest. Forest for the trees. Oh my goodness. Yeah, they're just in, somebody's focusing more on fantasy, on almost, it's weird. Okay, so in a 3-card summary to my left with the same Rider-Waite deck, the first card is putting an end to something. Pisces, in the first week and a half to 2 weeks, put an end to something. Go through the spiritual transformation in yourself to give birth to a new part of yourself. Shedding an old skin is what I heard. You may be thinking about going back and putting yourself through it one more time, but recognize that you're not getting the attention you deserve and recognition for how much energy you put into a situation. You've been waiting for messages that weren't returned. You've been waiting for whatever, and it's time to lay it down. Go within now and heal with the Temperance Angel about what this love looks like to you. Do you let them over the river and into your heart, or do you check first in that cup to make sure that love is overflowing and not empty? Hope, wish, and pray for what is true and just for you, and stand up for your boundaries and goals. Get clear with yourself about them, because either you guys are going to be born into a new path, or you're going to be reborn in the same path you're in with someone, and it will have gone to a higher level way spiritually. And you guys, I feel, are just trying to find a solid foundation. And you're fearing what love is. And on one side, we've got a King of Cups, somebody who's got their heart wide open, who could be a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, or it's in their chart. And on the other side, they have an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini, Sun, Moon, or Rising. And it's like stuck covering your heart. I just want to have contentment. And in the next few weeks, someone's racing in. Oh, good Lord. Maybe demanding that their love for you, or, oh my goodness. What is it that you guys are wishing for? Hope, wish, and pray to Spirit for it right now, so that nothing you don't want in your path comes in. Find your way into a very comfortable financial secured position in your own path. Focus on creativity. An offer's going to come in, and it's going to leave you guys a little bit unstable. You're not going to know which path to take, but it's important to observe when it comes to equal give and take. Is the balance equal? Be the emperor of your path. You've risen to a higher level spiritually, so you can fight off those parts of yourself that were left behind. Set goals to confront those who come and take, and listen to Spirit with the judgment energies and major arcana. They're going to help you to make the right choices, even though they may be painful. Some of you are going to court with a child, and you're going to do very well on the other side. Congratulations. Yep, celebration, wheel of fortune turning in your favor, because you opened your heart to children. You did the right thing, and the High Priestess is going to open you to many blessings. So you guys are going to start feeling really good in the next 3-4 weeks, and in your outcome position, there is a happily ever after. Directly behind this, that's how close these energies are when it comes to our decisions. We have someone or something that is unhealthy for you. And you got to break those chains. Because here's that birth. Here's that rebirth. I know you're trying to leave troubled waters behind, some of you. You just need to check those cups. Are they full or are they empty? If they're empty, leave them behind. Some of you may be dealing with a difficult child. Sorry, this is jumping in for someone's energies. Just email me at the address below. Or someone gets angry because someone doesn't accept their love. It's like you guys are just wanting to get to the darn truth of the situation so you can feel free from heartache. And you guys may end up in a situation where you're just financially supporting yourself and content in your own space. This is a big message for some of you who may be dealing with an earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. Watch for false promises or fantasy when it's connecting to an earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn at this time into mid-November, because you may be fantasizing about a new path in money. It could even be not so much an earth sign, someone of a well-off financially, okay? Check that path. Because over to my right, I see a King of Wands who may be kind of fantasizing. I see you guys almost feeling the same way, but you got emotions going on here and frustration and sadness. And then here you are in the here you are, some of you, trying to decide between a fire sign, Sagittarius or Leo, or an earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. Sun, Moon, or Rising, male or female, because it's general. You've come a long way. You've learned a lot of things, and you're wondering what it is you need to do about someone who has just moved slowly, who's not honest, who you thought at one point things could work in a direction, but now I think you guys are going to let go and manifest a new life for yourself as you're putting closure to this situation. So there's a lot of messages, I know, but just pull out the ones that apply to your current life path. If they feel like they're pulling towards you, go ahead and email me and we'll do a private reading. The information is below. Okay, so let's get an overall summary of your general energies and ask Spirit for guidance. Dear Lord, Spirit Guides, and Angels, please bless those born under the sun sign, moon sign, and or rising sign of Pisces with clearly defined messages regarding their life path. General messages and spiritual guidance. Now on into the next November 15th. Okay, so starting out, you guys may hear of some information when it comes to a money offer. Maybe you're beginning a money offer. Whatever this is, what you hear or begin is really going to affect your health in a way that makes you feel good. The Wheel of Fortune's turning in your favor, and you're looking at that going, yeah, I feel good. All right, so then in thoughts, in your thoughts position with the Moon card, a little bit worried about, okay, where is my life heading me right now? What choices do I need to make? And the moon represents hope, and hope is shining on your path. So that's a good thing. Now in your foundation, you've got the lady energies. Giving birth to something. Wondering, what will this become? Knowing that the Wheel of Fortune is turning, and there are messages of money, whether they're spiritual or you know what I'm saying. All right, so here we go. I'm going to take the Sacred Circle deck. And combine it with the Rider-Waite deck for further clarification, please, Spirit. Okay. All right, so the High Priestess is guiding you guys. So if this is a new business, if this is a new message you've received regarding an opportunity financially, know that the High Priestess is there. She's guiding you in the right way. She's going to give you messages. You hear them on the radio. You can hear them in conversations of people going by, but you'll know when it's a message. When you're asking Spirit for the message, you'll be guided towards what it is that you are to do. So, gosh, I could give so many examples. Can't think of one now. Anyway, the card crossing that is the Wheel card. The wheel is turning in your favor, but it's definitely balancing on this connection. You are being tested, some of you. And I'm not sure if it's an earth sign, but it's somebody who's closed off. It's somebody who's not sharing their truth, and it's not going to grow, and it's going to affect this wheel. Right as you're manifesting something really good. And I don't think they have anything to do with each other. And that's something to think about. Now, in your thoughts position, look at that. The moon and the moon. Hope and even more hope, lighting your path. They're saying we are guiding the path in front of you. Pay attention to the signs. Look, if things are getting better and everything's flowing your way, that's because they're shining that light of hope. Pisces are focused on some sort of success. Okay, so we've got a lady here manifesting, creating, giving birth to stuff. And it's beautiful. Some of you could be and have in your foundation as you're giving birth to these beautiful things in your life. Could be with a fire sign, Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo, sun, moon, or rising. Now, in the recent past, you guys laid down your sword for a minute. And you went in and you thought about a leadership position or a position of great prosperity or even of a person of great prosperity. And you started to watch the karmic energies and how they were working. But it looks like what you guys are pulling into your path is what's coming from sharing the goodness of yourself, the female part of yourself, the finally giving and caring and faithfully stepping into the dark when it comes to love. That's what I feel most. You guys are being reborn, some of you, not all of you, in a way where love finally got fulfilled and you're coming to an understanding of what it is. Now, in the next 2 to 3 weeks, we've got force. Okay, so of course, You got 5 silver and 5 gold wands, going against each other. And for what? They're not getting anywhere. Force will not work in the next few weeks. Or you're going to come up against a force, or you're going to lay down an entire battle that felt like some sort of force. All right, in the next few weeks, I'm combining it with the Rider-Waite deck. Messages. In the next 2 to 3 weeks, there may be messages coming in of someone trying to force your path, or from the past that don't want to be done with the communication maybe. And you guys have control in the next 4 to 6 weeks over using your sword, explaining your boundaries, expressing your goals, and making sure if others don't have the same goals as you do, then you need to speak your truth and cut from that path and move on. So you guys have control over this, especially when it comes to someone who could be an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. Sun, moon, or rising, male or female. There will be a message of maybe money tied to this air sign. King of Swords twice. Wow. You guys have control over listening to the High Priestess when it comes to some sort of connection. I feel like a money situation. Somebody is holding tight to their money, but the Wheel of Fortune's there with you, and the High Priestess is telling you that hope is right on this path with you as you stand, some of you, with a fire sign. Spirit is asking for you to take a time of recovery right now and to just look around your home and give thanks to everyone and everything that comes in it, that's around it, that's connected to them, that's connected to those that know them, the entire world around you. Just recover in love. In your hopes and fears position, maybe some of you are fearing that you'll have to face some sort of rivalry. However that may be, know that you can always free yourself by taking your mind and your body in whatever direction you so choose on this earth. We have that freedom. So in the outcome position, Spirit's saying, listen to your intuition. Be the queen of your kingdom as you are. Through your intuition, you can avoid having to deal with this path anymore. Okay, what's done is done. You'll be able to release whatever's tied to this rivalry situation. You will conquer that and you will recover, and blessings will come in your way. Will come your way. You have a forceful, connective, protective person in your path who is this fire sign. The card representing the entire read is the Green Man. Wow, so this is you guys stepping out into a brand new path, and every step you take, you begin to watch the flowers and the grass and the trees grow and open up, because when you're on the right path, everything starts to flow smoothly, and that's the sign from Spirit. But is it growing in front of you, or is it blocked? That's a concern. Some of you may feel defeated because you didn't receive the attention you wanted, but guess what? When you come to a resolution of a situation, you're going to be able to step in a new world path that is that finances we talked about, where I think you guys need to remain for sure, at least into this November, into next November. Sorry about that. So Spirit wants to talk to you guys about illumination. With the Queen of Wands energies, setting goals, achieving those goals, setting goals, achieving those goals, taking time to grow with this compassion and excitement, but to also build a solid foundation. What is it you want to illuminate? Spirit's saying one of these people is going to make you feel like a kid again and fulfilled, and the other one is going to bring suffering. Have the courage to choose the right path in love. It's who makes you shine like the sun the most, Pisces. That's going to be the best one for you. All right, so, wow, I'm just all over the place here, and we're at 30 minutes. So real quick, I'm going to take a peek at that very first card we pulled to represent your word of prayer for this reading. Oh, they're saying success. Success is coming your way, Pisces. You're stepping in a very new professional world. You guys are going to be the hot toddies, you know. You're going to be the ones who finally climbed that ladder, got up there and sat and went, look where I am. No, okay, so word of prayer is quiet. Wow, that's hard for a Pisces. All right, so to close, I can say that because I am one. All right, hold on a minute. Yeah, it's hiding from me. You guys are like, I don't want to be quiet. All right, so to close, I'm going to read from the book. The answer you seek can be heard within the stillness. This card counsels you to create some quiet time alone so that you can hear the truth. You will recognize it as such a way that your body resonates with it. You will have a reaction of angel bumps on your skin or a feeling that everything clicks into place. Sit up quietly with your eyes closed and breathe deeply. Put your entire focus on the sounds of your heartbeat and breath, and notice them slowing. Then ask questions and listen to the answers that come to you as thoughts, feelings, and visions. Request that heaven send you signs to validate that you've accurately heard these messages from above. Then take action to where you are guided. You guys are really close to a blessed path of complete fulfillment when it comes to loving yourselves, when it comes to success, when it comes to claiming and maintaining that path of yours. All right, so wow. Know that when people get messages from your videos, personal readings from me, that they tell me that as they come back and listen to the video from, of course, different perspectives and mindsets, that they pull different messages than they ever did other times before. That by the end of the reading, they start to hear messages that they didn't understand from the very beginning. So it's kind of a snapshot of how the energies are available to you. It's important to remember, if you don't take the steps, if you don't maybe stop and listen and write down what you're pulling out and answering those questions to yourself and really looking at what Spirit's trying to say, if you don't take the steps to change and move forward in whatever it is they're calling you to do, then you'll just remain stagnant. So give it a try. Why not? I know there is a great path in career or business ownership for a lot of you guys, so I hope, wish, and pray that you find that great prosperity, but most of all, that super strong self-esteem. Take care, and God bless.